Hey guys, Shaya here and welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video I'm gonna do a sketchbook tour of this sketchbook that just finished, to be honest. This is from Watercolor's art creation, and truth be told, I'm very happy that I finished it because I started last year. I think it was March or something like that, but I got other sketchbooks to attend to, so yeah, it took me some time. I had some stickers here that I buy from Etsy, and yeah, let's get going. First page is just like that. This is the first sketch that I did. It's a personal from my imagination sketch that I just draw. And this is the second one, just a random car, to be honest. Some stars, constellations. I love space, so yeah. This is a OC based on Assassin's Creed. I'm not gonna go there because I'm kind of a big fan, so yeah. Here I tested my watercolor pencils that I have, and I want to see how they react to the page, to this kind of paper, because it's kind of a interesting one. Doesn't have that texture like the usual watercolor sketchbook in general, so yeah. And this this one actually is kind of fun to mention it because I drew this when I was talking to my cousin over the phone, and we were having just conversation, and she was like, "What you're doing?" And I was like, "Well, I'm doing some kind of a study in my sketchbook while talking to you." And she was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then the result is this. I add over here swatches that I used. I used Paul Rubens palette, some of the palettes, and I actually did a mix over here for the browns. So yeah. The next one. This is part of my room. So yeah, it's just random doodle. Some other sketch that I just needed to vent or something like that. I tried something here, but honestly I didn't like it, so I just left it be. Some mushrooms, just fast one, and I had some stickers over here that I sincerely do like a lot. They're so cute. Yeah, jellyfish. Another one that I did. This one I didn't talk over the phone, but I was sitting on the couch and we were in the middle of the first walk down, so this was the end result. And also here I have my custom palette that I used, that I made from White Nights from Neva Palette or Nevskaya Paletra, and some of the colors that are actually here. And I also add some pencils to enhance or give more value to the drawing. Over here I had some dough are good to just make something. P.S. on my meds. Over here I was this is just around the room, but this particularly is I was having a kind of a cold, and because of that time there were no going to the doctor, and I called my doctor and she was like giving prescriptions for the pills and antibiotics that I have to take, and I was wondering where I have to write them, so I opened the sketchbook and just add them. Here is just a big no-no, so I'm gonna skip that, but I like this one. This is kind of a cozy, kind of sad. This one, to be honest, I really do like. I started making it as a digital art, but I left it and I never finished it. I think I will have to return to it at one point, but I'm not sure when. This is just a sketch. Another one. Some rose over here, and of course, here is Tali. I love drawing Tali from Mass Effect. Here I did some swatches from my Neva palette custom palette that I made, and honestly I do like that palette. I love the colors and anyhow, just continuing. Some sketch of Cassandra from Assassin's Creed. Some other sketch that I just draw. I think this one is from imagination, but I'm not sure, so I cannot tell for sure. I don't remember. More Neva palette White Knight sets, and I did swatches. Some of my skin tones are over here, how the colors mixes. I love making this when I just, love to do those things. This one, I sincerely do like that one. I don't know why. It's just so calm kind of way. And the light over here, everything is kind of dark and there is a light. So yeah. This is just a sketch, but over here I wanted her hair to have this cosmic kind of feel, so I added the small stars and octopus. This one was for my mermaid, but I didn't finish last year's mermaid. I don't know why I get so distracted, but this one is kind of you have the feeling of the Lady of the Lake, sort of speak, and I love the concept of she's in the water and just showing some part of her, and there's the lilies. Speaking of lilies, water lilies, have you noticed that I sincerely do draw a lot of water lilies? I love drawing them, it's so calming. This is just a random test of some of my acrylics. And over here is the lyrics from one song from Alan Zax that I sincerely do love a lot. Anyhow, some random doodles. Oh, this one. I honestly like this one because a lot of reasons. One of them is I love space. Yeah, go figures. And the second one is I love to listen to music. This is not me, but it's kind of inspired of something that I listened during that time when I made this. And this is actually made from one of my liquid watercolors. I think part of them are from Ecoline and the others are French that I use just to, have this kind of a mixes kind of a nebula, sort of speak. So yeah, one of my favorites in this sketchbook. Here, this is just a random watercolor doodle sketch, if you like. I don't know how to accent it to say it, just needed to draw something. So this is the end result. Some eagle. I don't know why, but I don't like this part. I think I overdo it, but afterwards I made some better ones. So yeah. And this is when I have my pastel colors. Well, some of the pastel colors that I have from Neva palette. And here are some of the mixes. And Pression blue is one of my favorite colors. I use it a lot, and I just love how the colors over here they react with each other, and it's beautiful. So yeah, this is one study that I made during when I'm having had an online lesson with one of my students, which I'm very proud of her, just pointing out. And we draw oils together, and this was mine, and I had so much fun drawing this. This was the second time we had a online lesson, and I drew this. Some lips that I just draw, and some strange reason I didn't notice that I flipped my sketchbook like this, and I love this one. This is only with watercolors, not using any other kind of media, except that I add some white gel pen so I can have this kind of a texture over here because of the feathers. Over here I just made some random bubbles and using only ink pen just to have something like that, just random stuff. Here I continue with that idea. And the mushroom, I really do like this mushroom. I used for this one of my cheapest watercolor sets that I have, and this is the end result. I don't know why it's kind of an interesting watercolor set. It's more like a watercolor, but it's kind of looking like a gouache. I just can't explain it. It's weird one. It's not total gouache and it's not total watercolors. It's a weird one, but this having this kind of a texture on it, so I kind of like it. And this part of the page is made also during a online lesson with my students, and I was supposed to draw this frog when we're having this lesson, but instead I just saved the page when I was feeling like it to add the last frog from, because there was 3 frogs and I needed to add it but make it with colors. And that happened, and I actually made this during one of my other videos, so I'm gonna leave the link below. I think the video was called different ways to use your sketchbook. So yeah, I love the colors over here, they're so vibrant. Just random sketch and adding some colors. I had something drawn over here but I didn't like it, so I just add some wash from my mint color. Random doodles, poses. More swatching of palette colors. I love these colors, they're so so beautiful. It's kind of so relaxing doing those kind of stuff, those kind of swatches. Some random doodle. I think I have more here. Oh yeah. This is kind of an interesting mix. I just wanted to try something that I didn't do for a very long time, and I started first. Both of those are made in the same night. I drew them with watercolors, but I didn't like the colors. Then I have some wall quality gouache that is in a tube, and just add it to have more vibrancy and to have this kind of a rich colors into it. But yeah, it was an interesting experience. And also in the same night I drew this. I just wanted to have that. It was cold, I just have to point out it was very cold, and I just wanted to make something that is very, very, very watercolorly, if you like. And this is the end result. Some random doodles from the same night, I think. I made some kind of a character idea, and I had some butterfly sticker over here. I have a photo that I made before COVID, couple of years, and I use it as a reference just to, have it like that. Some other doodle, and yeah, I remember this one. I really do like this watercolor. More doodles. I like those too. I think I'm gonna use them as a reference to make them a digital probably, or use them as a reference to make a full watercolor art. Some random doodle like a start. Other random doodle. This is actually my warm-up. This is my other warm-up. I had some marker on the background and just start drawing, practicing all over it. Some hand, again with that kind of idea. This apparently I don't like, so I will skip it, but I'm gonna show this kind of a line over here. More practice. I like this one, to be honest. It's very kind of sad, but also kind of giving hope at the same time. I just used over here only markers, nothing special, just random doodles. Also here as well. And cats. I shared this on my social medias, and I love cats in general. This is one of my favorite pets, animals in general, and yeah, they're so cute and funny. I like this one because of the face that he's making. Some male portraits just for practice, and this one I actually shared on my Instagram some whips that I was working on it. I did something quite different. I use mainly watercolors, but when I was done with it, I add some color pencils to add a bit more vibrance, more colors if you like. And truth be told, I love it because it's more like impressionism style, which is one of my favorite styles to draw. So yeah, over here I tested one new set of alcohol markers that I have, and this was just to try it. But one of the things that I have noticed over here, I don't know if you can see it, over here there's kind of a leak to it, if you like. And here's some bird. I don't know the name of this bird, to be honest, but I just wanted to make it like no effortless drawing study. This one is so cute. I don't know the name of that bird, but I sincerely do like it because of the green in it, and also the same way it's made, like this one. No effort, not much effort, but just following the values. And here are the twin tip markers, alcohol based quick dry ink. They're interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna use it in this sketchbook more, to be honest. Some random doodle of a random girl. I like it. I don't know why. It's kind of a calm. This one I just finished, and I don't know the name of the bird again. I have to check it out, but I sincerely do like how it's looking. Random doodle of a octigirl. I tried something here, but I didn't like it, and I just covered it. And last, again, a mushroom, and I had some stickers as well. So yeah, this is it, guys. I'm so happy to share that I finished the sketchbook, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, you know what to do. If you want to see more content from me, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want to support me, you know where to find me. I'm gonna leave the links below to my social media and my Patreon if you want to see more of what I'm doing in general. So yeah, bye guys.